Ready, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2,
Gayathri Viswanathan. So all these days I am connected with higher education with Sankara University. With the board. அடிக்கடி போகிறோம். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் அவங்க குரூப்பில் ஒரு ஸ்கூல் இருக்கிறப்ப I said yes, கண்டிப்பாக போகணும்.
So how are you?
Endra Saraswati Swami. அப்புறம் பாருங்க இப்போ உள்ள சுவாமி தான் டிசைட் பண்ணாங்க. இப்போ ஒரு 1600 பேர் பணம் சந்தர்ப்பம் கிடைச்சிச்சு. இந்த சங்கரா குரூப் பண்ணோடனே ரியலி ப்ளஷர் ஆர்டர் ஆல்சோ. அவர் பெரிய ஞாபகம் தான் வருது. ஏன்னா அவங்க so many ideas. காரில் வரப்போ மேடம் பேசிட்டு வந்தேன். எவ்வளோ ஸ்கூல் இருக்குது, எவ்வளோ ஸ்ட்ரென்த் இருக்குது. ஸோ இட்ஸ் நைஸ் கமிங் ஹியர். கண்டிப்பாக கோ இன் ஃபார் ஆர்ட்ஸ் அண்ட் சயின்ஸ் college. Because now we have around 700-800. We got trust and 2,100. By God grace, அவங்களோட ஆர்ட்ஸில் ஒரு ஆர்ட்ஸ் என்ன ஆகிடும்னா பேசிக்காக இருக்கும் இல்லை. பட் இந்த மாதிரி ஸ்கூல்ஸு இன்டர்நேஷ்னல் அகாடமி ஸோ மெனி.
திருமகள் மடி மேலே பூலோகநாயகன் ஸ்ரீரங்கன் என் நெஞ்சில் பள்ளி கொண்டவன் ஸ்ரீரங்கநாயகன் சயனத்தில் ஆதிசேஷன் மேலே திருவடி திருமகள் மடி மேலே பூலோகநாயகன் ஸ்ரீரங்கன் என் நெஞ்சில் பள்ளி கொண்டவன் சயனிக்கும் பெருமாளின் தொப்பிள் கொடி கமல தொப்புள் கொடி மேல் பிரம்மன் அமர்ந்தபடி சயனிக்கும் பெருமாளின் தொப்புள் கொடி கமல தொப்புள் கொடி மேல் பிரம்மன் அமர்ந்தபடி உலகத்தின் உயிர்களை படைத்தபடி அப்படைப்பினை திருமால் காத்தபடி உலகத்தின் உயிர்களை படைத்தபடி அப்படைப்பினை திருமால் காத்தபடி அண்டம் பகிரண்டம் அதை காக்கும் அவன் கோதண்டம் விண்ணையுமன் உலகையும் அளக்கும் அவ்வாமணன் பாதம் அண்டம் பகிரண்டம் அதை காக்கும் அவன் கோதண்டம் விண்ணையுமன் உலகையும் அளக்கும் அவ்வாமணன் பாதம் ஹரி 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 என தினம் ஸ்மரி ஹரி 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 என தினம் ஸ்மரி நாம் வணங்கிடும் இறைவன்னோ சங்கு சக்கரதாரி நாம் வணங்கிடும் இறைவன்னோ சங்கு சக்கரதாரி என் நெஞ்சில் பள்ளி கொண்டவன் ஸ்ரீரங்கநாயகன் சயனத்து ஆதிசேஷன் மேலே திருவடி திருமகள் மடி மேலே பூலோகநாயகன் ஸ்ரீரங்கன் என் நெஞ்சு பள்ளி கொண்டவன். Thank you.
The son of Shiva and Parvati is Lord Ganesha, the god of auspiciousness, and he is the dispeller of problems and obstacles. He is known as Vignaharta. To invoke the blessings of the Almighty, now is the time for a dance as a form of prayer and offering. This dance also commemorates the selflessness of the divine who reincarnates himself every yuga to protect and re-establish the principles of Dharma. Let us put our hands together for the performance.
विघ्नेशं प्रमदानिपं गणपतिं एकदन्तादिदेवं सिद्धेशं परशुधरं शिवसुतं विद्याप्रदं मङ्गलं सिन्दूराङ्गं त्रिनेत्रं लम्बोदरं दुर्वादळामोदितं हेरम्बं वक्रतुण्डं वरदाभयं गौरीपुत्रं नमामि नमामि
ತಕತರಿ ಕುಕುಂದನ ಕಿಟ ತಕಧೀಂ ತಕತರಿ ಕುಕುಂದನ ಕಿಟ ತಕಧೀ ತಕತರಿ ಕುಕುಂದನ ಕಿಟ ತಕಧೀ ಸ್ವಾಗತಂ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಶರಣಾಗತಂ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಸ್ವಾಗತಂ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಶರಣಾಗತಂ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಮಧುರಾಪುರಿ ಸದನಾ ಮೃದುವೇ शरणागतं कृष्ण स्वागतं कृष्ण कृष्ण शरणागतं कृष्ण.
Let us all give a huge round of applause once again. Now we'll commence with the concert. I hand over the mic to Sri Kripa.
School choir will be presenting a unique performance centered around this year's theme, Change. The program has been segmented based on music genres encompassing classical and cine music, all within the framework of Raga Abheri and Karnataka Deva Gandhari. In the initial segment, the focus is on the interplay of kritis, languages, and composers. The Pallavi resonates Tyagaraja Swami's Telugu composition. The Anupallavi will echo Muthuswami Dikshitar's Sanskrit rendition, and the Charnam will be immersed in Papanasam Shivan's Tamil creation. Moving on to the subsequent section, we weave together three diverse cine songs based on Raga Abheri and Karnataka Deva Gandhari. Not only does this underscore the foundational role of Carnatic music in cine compositions, but also underscores how cine music continuously enriches its melodic foundations, growing more captivating with each passing year. It's also worth noting that Abheri takes on the form of beam plus in Hindustani music. Interestingly, a slight alteration of one note in Abheri transforms it into Karnataka Deva Gandhari, showcasing the intricate nuances of this musical journey. You can experience this in the Anupallavi of the first and the second segment. கருணை கடல் பெருகி இருக்கையிலே எனக்கு பெரும் சோதனை இசை தமிழ் நீ செய்த அரும் சாதனை நீ இருக்கையிலே எனக்கு பெரும் சோதனை இசை தமிழ் நீ செய்த அரும் சாதனை வசி வருமே பாண்டி நாட்டினிலே வசி வருமே பாண்டி நாட்டினிலே குழலி மணவாளனே உனது வீட்டினிலே வசி வருமே பாண்டி நாட்டினிலே குழலி மணவாளனே உனது வீட்டினிலே உயிர் மயக்கும் நாத பாட்டினிலே உயிர் மயக்கும் நாத பாட்டினிலே வெற்றி ஒருவனுக்கோ மதுரை தமிழனுக்கோ வெற்றி ஒருவனுக்கோ மதுரை தமிழனுக்கோ இசை தமிழ் நீ செய்த அரும் சாதனை நீ இருக்கையிலே எனக்கு பெரும் சோதனை இசை தமிழ் நீ செய்த அரும் சாதனை சல 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 ரெட்டை கிளவி தக 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 ரெட்டை கிளவி உண்டல்லோ தமிழில் உண்டல்லோ பிரித்து வைத்தால் நியாயம் இல்லை பிரித்து பார்த்தால் பொருளும் இல்லை ரெண்டல்லோ ரெண்டும் ஒன்றல்லோ தினக்கு தினக்கு தின தின் தின் நானா நகர்த்தானி தொங்குத்தானி தினதும் தினக்கு தினக்கு தின தின் தின் நானா நகர்த்தானி தொங்குத்தானி தினதும் இரவும் பகலும் வந்தாலும் நாள் என்பது ஒன்றல்லோ கால்கள் இரண்டில் கொண்டாலும் பயணம் என்பது ஒன்றல்லோ இதயம் இரண்டு என்றாலும் காதல் என்பது ஒன்றல்லோ நகுமோ கண்ணல்லே நீ நாஜானே சி நன்னு ಪ್ರೋವರಾಧ ಶ್ರೀ ರಘುವರ ನೀನಗುಮೋ ಮೂಗನಲೆ ನೀ Thank you.
I also call upon our correspondent, R. Shankar sir, and our chief guest, Mr. Gopinathan, and guest of honor, Ms. Usha Gopinathan. Next, I call upon our CEO sir. I call upon the senior principal of SSGA Thoraipakam, Ms. Kalaivani, and the senior principal, Ms. Malati Balakrishnan. I also call upon the SSV principal, Ms. Padmavati. I also call upon the principal of SSGA Keelkatlai, Ms. Lata. And I call upon the principal of SSGA Urapakam, Ms. Parvata. Next, I call upon Ms. Soumya Shankar. And finally, I call upon Thoraipakam Metric Principal, Ms. Deepa.
Vice Principal, Sarayu ma'am, SSV.
I also call upon Vice Principal of SSV, Ms. Sarayu. I now take the privilege to call Advik B to welcome the gathering.
Greetings to one and all present here. I am extremely privileged to have this opportunity to address you all at this moment for celebrating our 13th annual day. With the blessings of Almighty, the Pedivas of Kanchi Kamagati Peetham and all known and unknown gurus of Akkan Bharat, we all are gathered here on this annual day. I extend my effusive welcome to the chief guest of the day, Sri P.R. Gopinathan, Senior Advocate in Madras High Court and Chennai and Madurai Bench in Supreme Court of India, and the guest of honor Srimati Usha D. Gopinathan. I am more than delighted to welcome our trustees, and I wholeheartedly welcome our esteemed correspondent Sri R. Shankar Sir on a special occasion. I welcome our revered CEO Sri S.K. Sundarajan and our humble principal ma'am Srimati Gayathri Viswanathan, and I equally extend my deep welcome to the principals of Sri Sankara Group of Institutions. I welcome all the teachers of Sankara Group of Institutions, and I also extend my hearty welcome to all the non-teaching staff who equally contribute in harmonizing the event. With immense pleasure, on behalf of my school, I welcome our dear parents. We cherish your partnership and collaboration in all endeavors. We treasure your love and concern towards your institution, which is our second home. I welcome all my fellow friends, the stars of today who are going to light up the show. I would once again like to extend my welcome to all the dignitaries, teachers, staff, parents, and of course our lively and passionate students who are a vital part of this institution. I request your kind cooperation throughout this program to make it a grand success and a joyful celebration. Thank you.
Thank you, Advik. It was heartwarming. I now invite Vidya Kavish ma'am to introduce our Honorable Chief Guest and Guest of Honor.
Hara Hara Shankara, Jai Jai Shankara. Good evening, everyone. With the wonderful evening vibes, I am here with joy and excitement to extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to our distinguished chief guest, who comes with an astounding wealth of experience spanning over 32 years of experience. His journey is a testament to the power of perseverance and the ability to make a difference. On behalf of our school community, I extend my sincere greetings to our chief guest, Mr. P.R. Gopinathan, and our guest of honor, Mrs. Usha Gopinathan. Our chief guest is a senior advocate in Madras High Court, Chennai and Madurai Bench, Supreme Court of India, New Delhi. His current positions include Senior Central Government Counsel for UGC, Ministry of Education, Panel Arbitrator for NSC and BSc. He also held positions as Legal Advisor, Officer, and Standing Counsel for Bharatidasan University, Anna University, AICTE, NCTE, Tamil Nadu Dr. MGR Medical University. He is a resource person, visiting faculty for Tamil Nadu Judicial Academy, Madras University, the Ambedkar Law University. He is an expert member in High-Level Enquiry Committee in Anna University and Bharatiyar University. His area of specialization in law includes educational laws, service jurisprudence, the environmental laws, IPR, intellectual property rights. He is a true luminary in the field of law. Throughout his illustrious career, Mr. P.R. Gopinathan achieved remarkable milestones and left an indelible mark on the legal landscape. His expertise and wisdom have been honed through years of dedication and commitment of justice. Your accomplishments are truly commendable and serve as an inspiration to us all. Nyay Kshetre Parivartanam Sanskrite Suchitam Asti. Embracing change is crucial in any field, including legal field, as it allows for growth and progress. This perfectly aligns with the qualities of a chief guest who understands the significance of change and has been a driving force in unfolding it. We eagerly await the words of wisdom and guidance that he will share with us today. So without further ado, let's give a thunderous round of applause to our chief guest and our guest of honor. Wishing you all a delightful evening filled with memories.
Thank you, ma'am. It is such a felicitous presence of Gopinathan sir and Usha ma'am. It certainly adds to the exuberance of the occasion, and your esteemed presence is truly valuable to us. Next is a very special part of this event, the felicitation ceremony. May I request our correspondent, Sir R. Shankar, to felicitate our guest of honor with a shawl. Please, sir. I also request our trustee, Dr. Y. Chandramouli. I request our correspondent, Sir R. Shankar, to felicitate our chief guest with a shawl. Thank you, sir. Now I request our trustee, J. Sitaraman, sir, to give away the memento. Thank you, sir. Next, I request our trustee, Dr. Y. Chandramouli, to join in to give the fruit basket. Thank you, sir. I now take the privilege to call upon our loving principal ma'am to felicitate the guest of honor with a memento as a token of love. Thank you, ma'am. Now I request Soumya ma'am to give the tambulam. Thank you, ma'am. You may please take your seats. A person is not wise for his words, but is wise for his wise words he acts upon. I now call upon one such revered person, our correspondent, sir, to share his words of wisdom. Please, sir.
Sadasiva Samarambam Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmat Acharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Jai Jai Shankara, Har Har Shankara. It's a privilege to be in this august gathering and to welcome Sri Gopinathan and Mrs. Gopinathan to this function. It's a pleasure to invite each one of you, the parents and the guests, for this special occasion to celebrate the success of our children during the past year, as well as the recent completed set of examinations, and the untiring efforts of the children and the excellent support by the parents, which needs to be specially appreciated, besides the best efforts by our teachers who has worked behind the children and worked towards the joint success of our children. So it's a opportunity for us to reciprocate and appreciate the good performance of each of them. In today's event, our children has put extreme efforts to display their talents, not only in the area of the academic excellence which they have already accomplished, but in the area of their other skills that includes the visual and audio treat which they have been giving a few minutes back, and which they are going to continue a little later. So a lot of efforts have gone into that, and our sincere appreciations to each of them and these teachers and others who have supported them in doing this excellent activity. The concept today they have taken as the theme is change. So, doing a little justice to it. Change, we all know, is inevitable. Change is not something which can be stopped. எப்பயுமே சேஞ்ச் ஆகிக்கிட்டே தான் இருக்குது. வெதர் வி லைக் இட் ஆர் நாட், தி வேர்ல்ட் அரவுண்ட் அஸ் கீப்ஸ் சேஞ்சிங், தி லைஃப் கீப்ஸ் சேஞ்சிங், எவ்ரிதிங் கீப்ஸ் சேஞ்சிங். ஸோ பட் இஸ் இட் குட் ஆர் பேட்? இட் டிபெண்ட்ஸ். நம்ம எல்லாருக்குமே ஹாப்பினஸ் இஸ் தி கோர் இன் அவர் அல்டிமேட் அப்ஜெக்டிவ். நம்ம எல்லாருமே வாட் எவர் வி டூ இட் ஃபார் தி பர்பஸ் ஆஃப் பீயிங் ஹாப்பி. அந்த ஹாப்பினஸ் அப்படிங்கிறதுக்காக தான் நம்ம எஃபர்ட்ஸ் போடுறோம், படிக்கிறோம், சம்பாதிக்கிறோம், வி கெட் இன் டு ஃபேமிலி, வி டூ ஸோ மெனி திங்ஸ். அந்த ஹாப்பினஸை என்ஜாய் பண்ணுறது அப்படின்னாக்க அந்த என்ஜாய்மெண்ட்டே சேஞ்சுனால தான். ஒரு ஸ்வீட்டை நம்ம என்ஜாய் பண்ணுறோம் அப்படின்னு சொன்னோம்னாக்க என்ன தேவைப்படுறது? ஃபஸ்ட்டு ஸ்வீட்டுக்கு கொஞ்சம் சாப்பிட்றோம், ரெண்டாவது ஸ்வீட்டு, மூணாவது ஸ்வீட்டு உள்ளே போச்சுன்னா நமக்கே என்ன தேவைப்படுறது? ஒரு சேஞ்சு, ஒரு மிக்சர் தேவைப்படுறது. ஸோ ஒரு சேஞ்ச் இல்லைன்னா ஹாப்பினஸ் கூட கண்டினியூ பண்ண முடியாது. ஸோ a change is necessary. It's not only happening beyond our control, it's also a requirement. It's a requirement for success and progress. அப்போ இந்த சேஞ்ச் அப்படிங்கிறது is it for the good or the bad அப்படிங்கிறது it depends on how we look at it. நமக்கு ஒரு பீஸ்ஃபுல், ப்ளஷரபிள், என்ஜாயபிள் மூமெண்ட் இருக்கும்போது, அதுக்கான வாய்ப்பு இருக்கும்போது டு சேஞ்ச் இட் ஃபார் தி பெட்டர் இஸ் எ குட் திங். அதே மாதிரி ஒரு குட்னஸ் இருக்குது அப்படிங்கும்போது ஐயோ அது சேஞ்ச் ஆகிட போகிறதே, இந்த என்விரான்மெண்ட் போயிட போகிறதே, வெதர் வி வில் லூஸ் சம்திங் அப்படிங்கிறது வரும்போது வி வாண்ட் டு ரெசிஸ்ட் த சேஞ்ச். தி ஃபேக்ட் இஸ் தட் we cannot avoid the change nor we can cause it. The real change we can do is that we can change ourselves. The environment, the world outside is not in our control. ரொம்ப அழகா சொல்லுவாங்க, there is certain thing in which you have a control, there are certain things which you can only do a maximum level of influence. அவ்வளவுதான். நம்மளுடைய conduct, thoughts and whatever we are doing, it is in our control. But what is happening outside that is only an area of influence. It may or may not have an effect. இதான் பகவத்கீதையிலையும் அழகா சொல்றார் கிருஷ்ணர் இல்லையா? கர்மண்யேவ அதிகாரஸ்தே மா ஃபலேஷு கதாச்சன அப்படின்னு சொல்லும்போது யூ டோன்ட் ஹேவ் அன் கம்ப்ளீட் கண்ட்ரோல் டு டிசைட் ஆன் தி அவுட்கம். அப்போ அவுட்கம்ல அன்சர்டனிட்டி இருக்கும்போது ஹவு இட் இஸ் பாசிபிள் ஃபார் அஸ் டு கண்ட்ரோல் தி ஹோல் சீன் அப்படிங்கிறது தான். அப்போ என்ன, யூ டூ யுவர் பார்ட், leave the rest to the rest. அப்போ இந்த சேஞ்ச் நல்லதா கெட்டதா? ரொம்ப சிம்பிள். வாட் எவர் வி கேன் சேஞ்ச், லெட் அஸ் சேஞ்ச் ஃபார் தி குட். வாட் எவர் வி கேன் நாட் சேஞ்ச், அதுதான் we have to accept. When we accept, then we accordingly change our next behavior so that the same changed situation is working for our advantage. So இதுதான் ஒரு முக்கியமான basic thing which we have to treat our children. அப்போ is the change compulsory for everything? Is everything in this world changing? Thank you. Not really. இப்போ பார்த்தோம்னாக்க நம்ம எல்லாம் என்ன சொல்கிறோம், வேர்ல்டில் எவ்ரிதிங் சேஞ்சஸ், நத்திங் இஸ் பர்மனெண்ட் அப்படிங்கிறது இஸ் a very popular belief. Is it true? Not really. How? இப்போ ஒரு சின்ன எக்ஸாம்பிள், ஒரு மோதிரம் இருக்குது. ஓகே, ஸோ இது before it was created as a ring, it was not a ring, it was not in that shape. இதை சேஞ்ச் பண்ணாக்க it can become a earring or any other ornament, correct? We all know that. But அதுடைய goldness, is it changing or is it subject to change? The goldness goldsmith பண்ணதா? இந்த ரிங்குடைய ஷேப்பை வேணா கோல்ட்ஸ்மித் பண்ணியிருக்கலாம். But is the gold by itself? அப்போ it is not that everything keeps changing. அதுவும் ஒரு தப்பான விஷயம். There are certain unchanging reality upon which the changes are apparently happening, and that is what is the supreme wisdom. அதை இன்னும் நல்லா பண்ணணும், நல்லா புரிஞ்சுக்கணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி கேட்டோம்னாக்க இந்த டிஸ்கஷன் போதாது. பட் அட்லீஸ்ட் ஐ தாட் we can throw open this idea that there is something beyond this. அப்போ to understand the reality, God ஒரு ரியாலிட்டியா? is he a changing person or is he a changeless person? Perception. He is both changing as well as non-changing concept. அது முதல்ல புரியணும். How he is a changing concept, how he is a non-changing concept. Simple, like the ring what I am having in my hand, the goldness is not changing, The shape and the name what we give to it keeps changing. That is changeable and certain thing is not changeable. So in the reality exists across our life. நம்ம டீல் பண்ணுற எல்லா விஷயத்துலையும் ஒரு நான் சேஞ்சிங் ஆஸ்பெக்ட் இருக்குது, ஒரு சேஞ்சிங் ஆஸ்பெக்ட் இருக்குது. தி மோர் வி அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் இட் இஸ் பாசிபிள். அதனால தான் இந்த சேஞ்சிங் வேர்ல்டுலேயும் குட் பிஹேவியர், குட் கேரக்டர், குட் வேல்யூஸ், தி பேசிக்ஸ் அது வந்து ரிமைன்ஸ் அன்சேஞ்ச்ட். இட் இஸ் வேலிட். இப்போ நம்ம முன்னால் வந்து ஒரு எக்ஸாம்பிள் கேட்குறது உண்டு. வி ஹாவ் அன் ஆர்டிஃபிஷியல் ornament and a real gold ornament, which is better அப்படின்னு சொல்லி கேட்டோம்னாக்க everybody will say gold real ornament is better than an imitation jewelry. Everybody knows it. But why? The question why nobody is answering. Nobody is thinking. That's simple. It's very simple. What remains unchanged is what we actually value. The imitation உடைய life is too short. கொஞ்ச நாள் கழிச்சு பார்த்தானா அது பல்லு இழிச்சிடும். You don't have a value for it. It does not remain the same. The original one remains the same. Appo which has withstood the test of time is what gets valued. Appo what gets valued is which is sustainable, which remains unchanged. Appo our old wisdom, our good values, our tradition and our culture, which has withstood several years, several generations, a lot of generations, that is more valuable, and that is why we inculcate it more into our children. And definitely we are confident that this changeless imbibing of this culture and value into them will help them to manage the changing world and become more successful and live happily. Happy life to all of you.
Thank you, sir. Your wise words, especially your words on change, were truly insightful. Today brings curtains down on the successful previous academic year achievements, paving the path for many more bright years ahead in learning. It is time to cherish our achievements. I call upon our beloved principal ma'am to present the annual report.
Jai Sankara. Sadashiva Samarambam Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Padam Shankaram Loka Shankaram. With prayers to Almighty, I submit my humble pranams to the lotus feet of Acharyas of Kanchi Kamakoti Peetham. Dear ladies and gentlemen, before I present our annual report for the academic year 22-23, I am thrilled to share some incredible news with you. Our students have once again showcased their remarkable capabilities by fully preparing for the upcoming grand program in just 10 days. Their dedication and hard work are truly commendable. I would also like to extend my hearty appreciation to our dedicated team who not only devoted themselves to preparing for the annual day event but also remain steadfast in their commitment to our core focus, that is on academics. Together, let's create history anew as we applaud and offer a hearty blessings to our exceptional young learners who consistently excel whenever opportunities arise. They have wholeheartedly embraced the notion that opportunities knock only once. I kindly request all our parents to join us in giving a resounding round of applause to our learners and teachers for their outstanding efforts and achievements. Thank you for your unwavering support. Now, I would like to start with Swami Vivekananda's quote, "Learn everything that is good from others, but bring it in and in your own way observe it. Do not become others." Indeed, it is very fortunate evening to have such distinguished guests on the stage for this 13th annual day of Sri Sankara Global Academy East Tambaram. Our honorable chief guest of the day, Sri P.R. Gopinathan, privileged guest of honor, Srimati Usha Gopinathan, benevolent correspondent Sri R. Shankar, respected management trustees J. Sitaraman sir, Y. Chandramouli sir, and our gracious CEO, Sri S.K. Sundararajan, my dear fellow principals of our Sankara group of schools and other special invitees from our sister schools, my faculties, my earnest parents and my dear children. A warm welcome to everyone arrived here. With your permission, now I proceed to present the annual report for the academic year 22-23. Our SSGA has been stepping up from success to success all through the years since its humble inception. We are continuously striving excellence in scholastic and co-scholastic areas to the core satisfaction of management and parents. The Academy is committed to the value education to all the students, blended with aspects of integrated development of physical, intellectual, emotional and spiritual development, culture and heritage, and of course patriotism. Our new academic year commenced in June 2022 with Mahaganapati Puja. Our campus once again bedecked with colorful rainbow of vibrant children after a summer break. Academic excellence. Excellence in academics is the hallmark of any good institution. Success is not always immediate, but is part of learning process. It is an opportunity to introspect and to identify further areas of improvement. Our SSGA curriculum aims at aligning education and training with international standards, with best practices, and places a strong emphasis on experiential learning, application-oriented and time relevance. Pearson world-class qualification means that the content and assessment of EdExcel qualifications are benchmarked against other leading international curriculums, combining a progressive approach, allowing learners to achieve their full potential and excellence, supporting our learners at every stage. iProgress is the series of 3 to 15 years of international schools where we follow from I-primary, I-lower secondary and up to international GCSE programs and deliver a consistent learning journey for students and teachers in the global arena. In the discovery of achieving academic excellence, I feel proud to mention that our students maintain 100% results in the board examinations year after year. We recognize the school toppers and high achievers and reward them at our annual celebrations. At international GCSE level, in the academic year 22-23, Mohammad Rakshan and Kanishka have emerged as school toppers of first two ranks, 967 out of 1010 and 963 out of 1010 respectively. Achievements and appreciations. All of us do not have equal talent, but all of us have an equal opportunity to develop our talents. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Academic results. I feel proud to mention that our students maintain 100% result in the IGCSE level. All of my students got 9 upon 9 points in the subjects apart from the school toppers. Manish, Avantika Shri and Jayashri achieved their 9-point scale in biology, chemistry, mathematics, physics and Tamil. Whereas Tarun achieved his 9 points in math, physics and French. And Anirudh scored 9 points in physics. May their success lead them to great achievement in years to come. Apart from scholastic areas, in non-scholastic areas too, our children utilize every platform to sharpen and showcase their inner talents. Our children compete, achieve and learn to appreciate. Government of India, Department of Posts, Philately section conducted in the month of October 2022, the national level Dayakar letter writing campaign in 1,000 words on the theme Vision for India 2047. Our children from grade 8 and 9 participated and submitted their writings to Government of India. Veda Bharati on 23/10/22 organized Maitrim Bhajata, a community singing event in which our children participated and won special recognition and appreciation note on the noteworthy presentation of the song. Students participated in the Avai Vila organized by Sri Sankara Educational Trust and Veda Bharati organization on 4/12/22 at our SSV East Tambaram campus. P. Prahnav of grade 3 got a special prize in Atichudi recitation. Chinmaya Bhagavad Gita competition was held in our campus and 16 students won at school level. First prize winners met at city level finals on 18/12/22 and Mukileshwar of UKG won a motivation prize. Sankara Sangamam. Sri Sankara Educational Trust conducts various competitions every year among Sankara group of schools under the banner Sankara Sangamam, in which our students proudly excel themselves in all the events. In math events held at East Tambaram on 31/10/22, 2022, fun games, Vedic maths, number puzzle, paper presentation were held, and we bagged the second, third, and consolation prizes respectively. In Math Mind Quiz, Mohammad Rakshan and Manish of grade 10 won the first prize. In Tamil literary events held at Thoraipakkam on 29/11/22, in Maruveda Potti, Padam Parthu Kadai Solludal, our learners Yalini of grade 3 and Mukileshwar of UKG bagged the second prize and consolation prize. In English competitions held at our KKL branch on 30/11/22, in Randev, Rudra K of 8th grade and Neha M of 9th grade won the first prize. In the events Jam, Pick and Speak, Skit, children bagged third and consolation prizes. In the debate, Sri Kripa bagged the second prize. In music competitions organized at Urappakam on 1/12/22, our children bagged third and consolation prizes, whereas in Sanskrit recitation, children won second, third and consolation prizes. In a sloka-based collage competition, we won the first prize. Under dance events held at Thiruvanmiyur on 2/12/22, our children won first prize in Karagam and Peacock dances and won second prize in Kolatam. In jewel making, best out of waste and thematic rangoli, children won second, third and consolation prizes respectively. Sankara Mitra. Sri Sankara Educational Trust conducts an inter-school sports events, Sankara Mitra, for Sankara group of schools from 26/12/22 to 4/1/23. Encouraging the physical and mental development of the children. Our academy took part in various events and emerged out as winners in table tennis, both singles and doubles. Kavin of grade 4 and M. Neha of grade 9 won the third position in the category under 11 and category under 14 respectively. In carom singles, throwballs and volleyballs, boys, we ended up with runner-up trophies. Pavi Vira. On 8/1/23, in Tiruppavi and Tiruvambavi competition, our children Adesh Balakrishnan of grade 6 won the first prize and Varshika of grade 1 got the third prize. Cybermania, a robotic competition, an annual event conducted by Cyberbots held at Wales International in Jambakam on 4/2/23, in which our 6th graders Anjana and Aishwarya won their capital prizes for their noteworthy presentation. Students enrichment programs as SSGA. Students enrichment programs are meticulously planned to realize the learner's potential in a variety of settings beyond the classroom. Morning assembly. With the aim of developing confidence and self-esteem, morning assembly is conducted regularly with presentations. Students talent show, speeches on topics of national importance, international importance, at the same time with due emphasis on culture and religious aspects of our land. Every Monday, as a part of National Integration Day, the national flag will be hoisted by the chosen personality among our learners who contribute to the school. On Wednesdays, the school flag will be hoisted and the school song will, and with school pledge, will be performed, instilling the vision of Sankara. Regular chanting of slokas during the assembly hours. There will be chanting of slokas like Mahalakshmi Ashtakam, Subramanya Bhujangam, Sadguru Dashakam, Vishnu Sahasranamam, Bhagavad Gita, etc. on regular basis as pre-assembly chanting and post-assembly chanting. On every Friday, post-assembly sessions, the whole campus will be hooked up with vibrant bhajans of our children. On all the days, the assembly will be concluded with Maitrim Bhajata. Club activities. Students are provided with plenty of opportunities to enhance their skill through different club activities such as Mathematics Club, Science Club, SAG activities, STS activities, Yoga, Karate, Mridangam, Keyboard, Dance, Robotics and Silambam. Silambam has been introduced this year. Infrastructure development. Our management is very keen in keeping the academy updated to the latest infrastructure amenities for the benefit of our learners. As a pilot project, 7 of our smart classrooms are upgraded into interactive OLED classrooms, which gives the learners an enhanced learning experience. This OLED interactive system was inaugurated on 4/3/23, the auspicious day of His Holiness Sri Jayendra Saraswati Swamigal Aradhana Day. On the same day, after revamping, our official website was launched. We gratefully remember our former correspondent Sri M. Ramakrishnan sir for this elevated opportunity and are highly thankful for this awesome experience. Library. Books are the means by which we build bridges between cultures. Dr. S. Radhakrishnan. Our academy plays a vital role in developing the reading habit among the young learners. Children are encouraged to develop their reading habit by honoring them with the Voracious Reader Award every year. Books are donated by the children and the staff to the library on their birthdays and on special occasions. On the other hand, we gratefully acknowledge our management for the sanctions given in upgrading the library books. We also acknowledge acknowledge our parents who contributed valuable books liberally to our school library. Student Council. Student Council has been formed through the election process, and emerged winners are investituted into the council in a special ceremony. The council functions on the parameters laid by the head of the school to involve them to gain hands-on experience in an organization. Council members consist of the school head, deputy school head, sports captain, cultural captain, literary captain, senior prefect and a junior prefect. This year we have investituted Hara Roshan, Brijesh, Shyam Surya and Rishabh Srikanth as Infotech Committee. Subject enrichment activities. Sanskrit Day, Math Day, Science Day, Tamil Day, Bharatiyar Day were observed with various activities through which the importance of learning each subject was brought out. Parent-teacher meeting. Parasparam bhavayantaha shreyaha param avapsyata. We have a strong support of our parents, which we cherish. Parent-teachers meetings are held periodically on second Saturday of the month to provide a common platform for the open-minded discussion with parents to enhance the academic excellence and also to advise personality development of the children at school as well as at home. Bulletin board display. Students exhibit their creativity by displaying articles, themes based on subjective, social, national and international importance. This year we have added Panjangam details on the bulletin boards, which helps our students to understand better about our Hindu calendar and its parts such as Ayanam, Tithi, Star, Yogam and Karnam. Medical camp. Yoga Kshemam Vahamyagam. We at SSGA believe in a healthy mind in the healthy body. We take utmost care as a foster parent of our children's health. On the periodical yearly checkup, an eye checkup camp was arranged for the students and staff of SSGA in the month of September. Students of all classes had an opportunity to detect eye ailments, if any, at an early stage. At this juncture, we wholeheartedly express our gratitude to the management for the arrangement of this camp. Educational field trip. A life of joy and happiness is possible only on the basis of knowledge and science. Dr. S. Radhakrishnan. Being true to the words of our former president, our children relish with joy and happiness by understanding the outer world, its perception, awakening to nature on an educational trip. Grades KG to 2nd went on a field trip to Arinyar Anna Zoological Park, Vandalur, experiencing a nature walk, understanding the flora and fauna. Grade 3 had the trip to Egmore Museum, National Art Gallery, Eco Park at Chetpet. 4 and 5 graders had been to Birla Planetarium and Snake Park, whereas grade 6 and 7 had been to Marina, covering Lighthouse, Vivekananda House and Doordarshan Kendra as a part of understanding our heritage of Chennai. Grades 8, 9 and 10 went on a trip to Pondicherry, visiting museum, Hindustan Glass Factory, Manakula Vinayagar Temple, Anne Ashram and beach. During this visit, our learners had an opportunity to meet Lieutenant Governor of Pondicherry, Madam Tamilisai Soundararajan, and they had an interactive session with her. Awards and recognition. Vishwas. A global forum conducts mass chanting of Sri Vishnu Sahasranama Parayanam titled Malayin Moliyil Madhavan Namangal in Chennai city schools, covering 1 lakh students during Parayanam. In a valedictory session held on 1st May 2023, our Honorable Governor of State Sri R.N. Ravi presided over the function and graced the children chanting Vishnu Sahasranamam. From SSGA, children participated in the valedictory Parayanam with due recognition and honor. As a principal, I deem it a privilege to receive the honor from the hands of Governor of Tamil Nadu. OPLA, Outstanding Pearson Learners Award. Our academy was recognized as one of the outstanding centers by Pearson Edexcel and was awarded with the Outstanding Pearson Learners Award. Principal received the award on behalf of the school in a special program arranged by Pearson at Holiday Inn, OMR on 24 to 23. Faculty orientation programs. I would like to touch upon Dr. S. Radhakrishnan once again, as he claims teachers, backbone of the education system, should be the best minds in the country. Recalling his voice, our international GCSE system, iProgress offers professional development and training that keeps teachers up to date with the latest educational practices, supporting materials, textbooks, online resources, orientation programs that make planning teaching easier and engaging, which in turn allows teaching and learning process to go hand in hand. Our teachers, Mrs. Charla Devi, attended an orientation seminar regarding assessment in human biology conducted by Pearson Edexcel. Mrs. Anushya DP, our ICT faculty, attended Pearson Edexcel International GCSE Information and Communication Technology Module 1 on 7th March 2023. Mrs. Gauri and Mrs. Sangeeta, our mathematics faculty members, attended the online seminar for mathematics and curriculum specifications conducted by Pearson Edexcel. Teachers attended a motivational program on our culture and heritage life skills conducted by ISKCON at our SSV campus. Myself, Principal of SSGA, attended the 12th edition of Leadership Conference for International Curriculum Schools on 21st and 22nd September 2022 at Bangalore, which was convened by Didactic Alliance of International Schools, India. Staff welfare. We thankfully remember our former correspondent Sri M. Ramakrishnan sir for showering his parental affection on our staff members in all their welfare, and fondly remembers his way of providing parental customary Pongal gifts. His motto, Happy Life, believes that a happy mind reproduces the best results. We thankfully acknowledge our management for recognizing the faculties who present themselves for the work without any late or permission throughout this year. We also graciously acknowledge our management trustees and our correspondent Sri R. Shankar for the immediate sanction towards the teachers' refreshing tour to Elagiri. Events and celebrations, spiritual, cultural and patriotic practices. We must channelize our students' energy into the world of charity, compassion, love, respect and constructive ideas. With this noteworthy quote, reflecting with the vision of Sankara, SSGA takes pride in promoting spiritual development among its learners by providing sense of peace, wholeness and balanced mind amidst the imbalanced lifestyles of the society, alongside upholding our great culture, tradition and patriotism. Jayendra Jayanti. His Holiness Sri Jayendra Saraswati Swamigal's Jayanti, celebrated every year on Adi month Avitam star with full devotion and due respects. On 12/8/22, Ashtotra Namavali Puja was performed and offered Naivedyam to His Holiness, which were brought by the children out of their devotion to Guru. Children sang bhajans on His Holiness and offered their Shraddhanjali. Janmashtami and Vinayaka Chaturthi. In the month of September, Lord Krishna's birthday and Lord Ganesha's birthday was celebrated with pomp and fervor by fully bedecking the lords with colorfully arranged array of flowers. Children performed puja, bhajans, naivedyam and snacks to the Lord. Various competitions are earmarked in enabling children to understand our epics and Puranas based on Lord Krishna and Lord Ganesha. Mass chanting of Vishnu Sahasranamam, Vishwas, a global organization, arranged Vishnu Sahasranama Parayanam by school students, which was held on 10th August 2022 at our campus after the morning assembly. All our students and faculty members chanted and listened to the Parayanam and prayed for world peace. Independence Day. SSGA celebrated 76th Independence Day on 15th August 2022 with due respect to our nation. The national flag was hoisted with due salutations by the chief guest Sri Kamaraj, retired from Defence Indian Army. Various competitions were conducted and prizes were distributed on 15th August. Navratri. Navratri festival was celebrated colately with our SSV campus and offered our Shraddhanjali to goddesses. On 26/9/22, children performed Vedic chantings, bhajans, harikatha, significance of the festival as well. Teachers performed traditional Kanya Puja and bhajans. Grandparents' Day. Grandparents' Day was observed by our KG section on 26/11/22 to make the grandparents and children understand their roles of importance in the family. Children did Pada Puja to their grandparents, remembering their fondness and bondage between them. They also entertained them with various fun activities, and grandparents too actively participated in the same. Gita Jayanti. Gita Jayanti was observed in our campus on Shuddha Ekadasi day of Kartike month. Children and faculty members chanted the selected verses from all the 18 chapters of Bhagavad Gita and performed Gita Harati. Kuchela Dinam. Every year Kuchela Dinam will be remembered in our campus by commemorating the incident meeting of Krishna and Sudama on the first Wednesday of Margari month. Children will present the anecdote in the morning assembly presentation. Mass Gita chanting. Mass Gita chanting organized by Samskrita Bharati was held on 20th December 2022 on Mahaperiva Aradhana Day. After Paduka Puja to Mahaperiva, our children chanted the 3rd, 14th and 15th chapters of Bhagavad Gita along with the members of Samskrita Bharati. Sahasradala Padma Aradhana. The part 3 of SDPA program held in our Sri Jayendra Saraswati Platinum Jubilee Auditorium, East Tambaram, on 8/1/23, organized by Sri Vidya Upasana Samiti under the benign blessings of Sri Vijayendra Saraswati Swamigal. His Holiness graced and blessed the children online from his camp at North India. Pongal celebrations. Magara Shakaradi Day, otherwise Pongal, was celebrated in our campus with full pomp and fervor. Pongal was devoutly prepared and offered to Sun God and Periyavas. Children and faculties dressed up in traditional attire offered their gratitude to nature and rejoiced with the planned cultural events like Uriyadi, group songs, folk songs, etc. Republic Day. The national flag was unfurled by our chief guest, Group Captain Sri S. Sridhar, Visishta Seva Medal awardee, retired from Indian Air Force at our SSGA campus, and rejoiced for becoming fully democratic. Fermenting in our young minds the flavor of social responsibilities, brotherhood and patriotism. Children, parents, teachers, floral tribute to our Paramveer Chakra awardees. The day was jubilant with colorful events, duly remembering our martyrs who shed their blood for the noble cause. Sports Day. The 12th annual sports meet of our academy was celebrated on 11th February 2023, Saturday. Sri K. Ravindran, General Manager, HR Team Private Limited, was the chief guest who graced the occasion and declared the sports meet open. Various indoor and outdoor games were conducted and prizes were awarded by the chief guest. Children performed and entertained the audience with various drills, pyramid formations, yogic dance and karate skills in brick baking in a synchronized and disciplined manner. Aradhana Days of Periyavas, Engengum Periyava. Aradhana Days of Periyava on 20/12/22 and Jayendra Periyava on 4/3/23 was observed with due Shraddha and special puja was performed. Children offered themselves by bringing flowers, dry fruits, agarbattis, puja items for puja and dedicate themselves with full devotion. One could perceive and feel the Periyava's blessings in the campus amidst the vibrant chantings and highlighted the presentations of Shraddhanjali of the children. Various competitions like painting, coloring, iconic representations, book markers, quiz on Periyava's life, skits, recitation of slokas, speech, etc. are held through which our children show their devotion and gratitude to the Periyavas. Vijayendra Jayanti. His Holiness Sri Vijayendra Saraswati Swamigal, the present head and pontiff of our Kanchimat, his Jayanti Mahotsav got celebrated on 17/2/23 with due respects, presenting humbly our gratitude by performing special puja. Children contribute offerings for Jayanti celebrations and obtain his blessings. Mahashivratri. Mahashivratri was celebrated at our campus on 17/2/23 and puja was performed to Lord Shiva, who was fully bedecked with jewels and flowers. Children performed bhajans and chantings. KG Graduation Day. Our KG department celebrated their graduation day on 31st March with colorful presentations, red carpet welcome and reviving tradition of getting the blessings of parents from before getting graduated. Mrs. Parvata, Principal of SSGA Urappakam, headed the day and graduated our children. Ramanavami was celebrated on 30th March 2022. Rama and Hanuman were decorated with flowers and prasadams were offered. Sri Rama Slokas and Ram Hanuman bhajans vibrantly echoed the campus. Sri Adi Shankara Jayanti. The birth anniversary of great Advaita philosopher Sri Adi Shankara Bhagavatpada was celebrated at our campus on 25/4/23. It is fortunate for us to stay blessed by Mahaperiva in the beginning of academic year and conclude the year with the blessings of Sri Adi Shankara. Apart from this, we also have observed Teachers' Day, Children's Day, Kartikeya Deepam, Hanumat Jayanti, etc. in our campus in lieu with the cultural and spiritual development of our learners. Before I conclude the report, I would like to highlight the theme of our annual day, Parivartanam, change. Embracing the theme Parivartanam, our annual day celebrations becomes a canvas upon which the vivid strokes of transformation and progress are painted. Change. Like the steady rhythm of time shapes our lives, our community, and the world at large. It is a constant force that propels us forward, challenging us to adapt, learn, and grow. As we gather to celebrate this year's annual day, we reflect upon the myriad changes that have enriched our journey, both personal and collective. From the evolving landscapes of technology to the shifting tides of culture, we stand at the crossroads of innovation and tradition. Change fosters new opportunities, encourages fresh perspectives, and instills a sense of resilience with us. Amidst the ever-changing tapestry of life, we find solace in the constancy of certain elements: parental love, Guru's grace, teacher's affection, and boundless grace of Almighty. These pillars remain unwavering, transcending time and epochs, reminding us that amidst change, certain values and bonds endure. This annual day, let us honor the beauty of change, acknowledging its power to shape a brighter future while cherishing the threads of continuity that ground us in the embrace of eternal virtues. Epilogue. To summarize, we thank our trustees, our beloved correspondent Sri R. Shankar, for providing all the facilities and encouraging the students and faculties in every endeavor. We thank our CEO, Sri S.K. Sundarajan, for his guidance in the development of our children. We are fortunate to receive the suggestions and support from parents at every stage of growth of our institution. The strenuous efforts of my faculties has been recognized and bountifully blessed. I am thankful to them for the same. We remain grateful towards our Acharyas and Almighty for their continuous protection over us at each and every moment of the day through the years. Hara Hara Shankara, Jai Jai Shankara, Jai Hind. Thank you all for your patience.
Let us give a big round of applause for our school's brilliant achievements. For a child, the school is a first home, and teachers are like second parents. I feel immensely proud and thankful for being a part of the school and feel extremely content as we celebrate its achievements. Now, I am delighted to respectfully invite the venerated chief guest of the day, Mr. P.R. Gopinathan, Senior Advocate at Madras High Court, Chennai and Madurai Bench, Supreme Court, Delhi, to address the gathering.
Anaivarukkum vanakkam. Most respected correspondent, distinguished trustees of Sri Sankara Global Academy, Senior Principal Lata and learned principal of this institution, learned staff members, members of non-teaching staff, parents, ladies and gentlemen, and my dear students. I was searching for the students. Your chairman or correspondent said, no, they are already here. Anaivarukkum vanakkam. Jaya Jaya Shankara, Hara Hara Shankara, Guruve Namaha. To start with the biblical quote, in the beginning there was darkness. Lord said, let there be light, and there was light. Bismillahirrahim Nirrahim. All lead to one path, Guru, Deo. Today, I am extremely happy and honored and in fact humbled to come here for this great institution to declare open this 13th annual day and be the chief guest of this illustrious occasion. Your principal has given me just 10 minutes. You know very well, ஒரு வழக்கறிஞரை பேச விட்டா பேசிட்டே போயிருப்போம், நேரம் போகிறது தெரியாது. ஆனால் அவங்க ஒரு சுப்ரீம் கோர்ட் ஆர்டர் மாதிரி 10 நிமிஷம் சார்ன்ட்டாங்க. சொல்லிவிட்டு அவங்க 20 நிமிஷம் பேசுகிறாங்க, அது வேறு விஷயம். இவங்க சொல்கிறப்ப இன்டர்நேஷ்னல் அகாடமி, கேம்பிரிட்ஜு, யூகேன்னாங்க. நானும் மெனக்கெட்டு சூட்டு கோட்லாம் போட்டு வந்தேன். இங்கே வந்து பார்த்தா உங்கள் கரஸ்பாண்டன்ட்டு ஜிப்பாவில் வந்திருக்காரு. All this makes me happy to say our tradition is followed. Okay, I will make it as a 3 stages. One is for management. I will make it very short. I won't exceed 10 minutes. I won't stand in the way of you and prize distribution and also the cultural activities. For the first part, the management. After seeing your illustrious report, the number of institutions under your trust, it is my sincere suggestion, and advice, and opinion too. We say a considered opinion that this management should start an arts and science college. It is not without any reason I am telling. When I hear there are 7 institutions in Chennai itself and many more institutions elsewhere in Tamil Nadu and other state too, it is the fittest of thing, and by God's grace, we must have a arts and science college where these students who come out of this institution will form a feeder category. So this is my sincere suggestion. Let our children from this institution, from school education, carry over to the higher education. All along these 35 years of my judicial experience and my profession, I have addressed so many universities, colleges, all in higher education. But today when I come to a school education, to a school like this Global Academy, it remembers the various meetings I had with His Holiness Sri Jayendra Saraswati Swamigal way back many years when we were about to form the famous Kanjipuram University, Sri Chandrasekhar University. We were a part of the advisory team. Today the university has grown up in leaps and bounds under the able grace of His Holiness. On that line, I sincerely wish these trustees, these promoters will give a serious thought to my suggestion in opening an arts science and college well within the Chennai city limit. So that is one thing on the first part with the management. Okay, I will come to the second part for the staff. I can see the learned staff under the headship of principal. The staffs are very learned. I can see from the report. Only one suggestion I have with them. Please don't stop with your degrees you have taken, degrees you have achieved, you have got. Please go in for other higher degrees. The University Grants Commission, Government of India, from which I am a part of it, have given a lot of scope. Dear teachers, please consider. If you have a postgraduate, go for a PhD. If you have one PhD, go for interdisciplinary subject. All this will enrich in your profile, in your career. And dear teachers, you are the gurus. You are the real gurus. Definitely Google cannot overtake you. Google, which is an information highway, can never overtake you. Because you are a physical entity. You are living with us. You are teaching with us. Today, if I am somebody in all my 35 years of my profession, if I am somebody standing with you, addressing you, it is because of the teachers. You are the backbone. You are the central nervous system. You are the sun. மீதி எல்லாம் உங்களுக்கு சுற்றி தான். It shall revolve around teachers. Many students must have passed. In very higher level, they must have been placed. But the teaching, considered as the noblest profession, will be held in high esteem. எவ்வளவு மாணவர்கள் செல்வங்களை அவங்க உருவாக்கி அதுக்கப்புறம் அவங்க ரிட்டையர் ஆனால் கூட அவங்களெல்லாம் பார்க்குறப்ப definitely this noble profession, this staff should earn more degrees, make themselves, fine-tune themselves to the order of the day. So next is for the parents and the students, for which I wish to take some more time, because I am a part of the Government of India education system like University Grants Commission, All India Council of Technical Education, Medical Council, Teachers Training, all that I was a part. So dear parents, after 10th, after plus 1, plus 2, you would have been planning, just as I planned along with my wife, and we used to plan. So you will be in a stage of planning. இப்போயே நீங்கள் பிளான் பண்ணிட்டு இருப்பீங்க, திட்டம் போட்டுட்டு இருப்பீங்க. உங்களுக்கும் எனக்கு ஒரு சில ரிக்வஸ்ட் இருக்குது. ப்ளீஸ் கன்சிடர். எல்லாமே இன்ஜினியரிங் போகணுன்னு பார்க்குறாங்க, நல்ல விஷயம். 2002 அண்ணா யூனிவர்சிட்டி நான் லீகல் அட்வைசராக இருக்கிறப்ப 262 கல்லூரிகள், உறுப்பு கல்லூரிகள், அஃபிலியேட்டட் காலேஜஸ். இன்றைக்கு 2023, இந்த 20 வருஷத்தில் 646 காலேஜ் இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகிருக்கு. 2002 நான் அட்வைசராக இருக்கிறப்ப எல்லா சீட்டும் ஃபில்லப் ஆயிரும். கவுன்சிலிங்கில் எல்லா சீட் ஃபில்லப் ஆயிரும். கொஞ்சம் ரொம்ப கம்மியான சீட்டு தான் உறுப்பு கல்லூரியில் செல்லுது. இன்றைக்கு 2023 தொடர்ந்து 7-8 வருஷமாக 60,000 சீட்டு, 80,000 சீட்டு, 90,000 சீட்டு வேக்கண்டாக இருக்குது. நீங்கள் ஐடி துறைக்கு போகக்கூடாதுன்னு சொல்லலை, கண்டிப்பாக மகனோ அந்த துறைக்கு செல்ல வேண்டும். ஆனால் அந்த துறை ஒன்று அது மட்டும் இல்லை. காலஞ்சென்ற ப்ரொஃபஸர் ஏபிஜே அப்துல் கலாம் சொல்லுவார், பேசிக் சயின்ஸ் அதை ஏன் விட்டுட்டீங்க, அதில் ஏன் கவனம் செலுத்த மாட்டேங்கிறீங்க? இன்றைக்கி லூனார் மிஷன் பாருங்கள், எவ்வளோ பேசிக் சயின்ஸ் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் தான் வந்திருக்காங்க. லூனார் சயின்ஸ் இந்த லூனார் எபிசோடில் எவ்வளவு பேசிக் சயின்ஸ் ஸ்டாஃப் இருந்திருக்காங்க. எங்கேயோ ஒரு கிராமத்தில், திருநெல்வேலியில், தென்காசியில், தேனியில் பேசிக் சயின்ஸ் படித்தவங்க. ஒரு உதாரணத்துக்கு சொல்கிறேன். டியர் பேரண்ட்ஸ், கன்சிடர் sending awards to basic science, arts, liberal arts and many other subjects not preferred by many for so many obvious reasons. கண்டிப்பாக பேரண்ட்ஸ் நீங்கள் இதை கன்சிடர் பண்ணணும். And my dear students, there are lot of avenues, lot of courses. இப்போ இதுக்கு 10th ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் இருக்குன்னு கேள்விப்பட்டேன். கண்டிப்பாக அவங்களும் இதை உணரணும். அப்புறம் நீங்கள் இந்த பள்ளி விட்டு செல்கிறப்ப இந்த ஸ்டாஃபை கண்டிப்பாக ஞாபகம் வச்சுருக்கணும். நீங்கள் எங்கே இருந்தாலும், உலகத்தில் எந்த மூலையில் இருந்தாலும், இவர்கள் தான் உங்களை உருவாக்குனவர்கள், இவர்கள் தான் உங்களுக்கு அந்த ஃபவுண்டேஷன் கொடுத்தோம். கண்டிப்பாக நீங்கள் பார்க்கணும். நான் வந்தவொடனே கேட்டேன், உங்களுக்கு அலுமினி கிளப் இருக்கா, அலுமினி அசோசியேஷன் இருக்கா, இவங்களெல்லாம் வருடத்துக்கு ஒரு தடவை வரணும், டீச்சர்ஸை பார்க்கணும், மேனேஜ்மெண்ட்டை பார்க்கணும், சக மாணவர்களை பார்க்கணும். இருக்குது, அதை மேன்மேலும் வளர்க்க உறுதி சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. கண்டிப்பாக நீங்கள் பேரண்ட் டீச்சர்ஸ் மீட்டிங்கில் நீங்கள் கேளுங்க. டியர் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ், டேர் டு லேர்ன். படிக்கிறது டேர். அப்படி லேர்ன் பண்ணி முடித்தோன்னே லேர்ன் டு டேர். படித்து முடிச்சாச்சு, யூஸ் யுவர் சிக்ஸ்த் சென்ஸ். கேள்விகள் கேளுங்க, ஆஸ்க் ஆஸ்க். இன்றைக்கி எவ்வளோ சட்டம் மாறி இருக்குது. ஆர்டிஐ, ரைட் டு இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் ஆக்ட், எவ்வளவு 10 ரூபா ஸ்டாம்பை ஒரு A4 ஷீட்டில் ஒட்டி நீங்கள் கேட்டிங்கன்னா அந்தந்த அரசு துறைகள் உங்களுக்கு பதில் அளித்து தான் தீரணும் 3 மாதத்தில். அப்படி இல்லைன்னா அந்த நோடல் ஆஃபீஸருக்கு ஃபைனு. எவ்வளவு சட்ட மாறுதல்கள் இருக்குது. ரைட் டு இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் ஆக்ட், ரைட் டு எஜுகேஷன் ஆக்ட், எல்லா சட்டத்திட்டங்களும் இந்த நமது திருநாட்டில் ரொம்ப நல்ல இவால்வ் ஆகி வருது. Dear students, dare to learn, learn to dare. யார் உயர்ந்தவங்கன்னு மாணவர்கள் சொல்லுங்களே, பெற்றோரும். யார் உயர்ந்தவங்க? இதில் அவ்வை மூதாட்டியோட கோட்டை சொல்கிறேன். சாதி இரண்டொலிய வேறில்லை சாற்றுங்கால், நீதி வலுவா நெறிமுறையில் மேதினியில் இட்டார் பெரியோர் இடாதார் இழுகுலத்தோர் பட்டாங்கில் உள்ளபடி. யார் யார் உதவி செய்கிறாங்களோ அவங்களாம் மேலோ, யார் யார் உதவி செய்யலாம் அவங்களாம் கீழோ. வெரி சிம்பிள். டியர் பேரண்ட்ஸ், மேனேஜ்மெண்ட், ஸ்டாஃப், ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ், நீங்கள்லாம் ஸ்டேக் ஹோல்டர்ஸ், let us all join to make this country a great nation, very great nation. Jai Hind.
I'm sure all of us present here today enjoyed your speech and were inspired as well. We will continue to learn as per your words and shall never stop. At Sankara, we value academics and creativity and cultivate it into something great which stays with you for a lifetime. This is the time we acknowledge the talent of future citizens, recognize their perseverance and diligence. Let us now commence with the prize distribution.
Dear parents, dear staff, and my dear students, your management felicitated me I want to felicitate by giving a small token of love and affection, appreciation, where the living God, Mahaperiya, the Jagat Guru is there. It's for you.
Now, commencing with the awardees, academic year 2022 to 2023, I request the chief guest and guest of honor to distribute the prizes. First up, starting with the Srivani Award, let us give a huge round of applause for the best performer in keyboard for Tarini P of grade 8. Tarini is a fantastic performer who, no matter the time or location, can grasp the notes of any song and play it comparable to perfection. Next, we have the Nandikeshwara Award for the best performer in Mridangam, and Shreyas S of grade 8 has been awarded it. He's a dedicated, consistent and hard-working artist who always abides by the words of his guru. His Mridangam playing is considered one of the gems of our school, with his strong yet melodious rhythm lighting up any performance. Next up, SSGA's annual day is incomplete without her graceful dance. For the Lord Nataraja Award for excellent performance in the art of dance, we have Shivani V of grade 8 receiving her award. She exceeds in conveying emotions through her facial expressions as she dwells into the world of dance. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Now I request our trustee, Dr. Y. Chandramouli, to give away the prizes. We have the Sage Narada Award awarded to the best singer, and his awardee Sri Kripa S of grade 9, who has a good control over her high notes and is an excellent singer indeed. She's an outstanding performer on stage and sustains a sweet voice throughout the song. She has a nickname, the Nightingale of SSGA. Now, for the J Beam Award for the exemplary performance in martial arts, receiving the award is Nagul Abhinav of grade 7, who is well disciplined and is a respectful student who always keeps his composure. Next up, for the Totakacharya Award for being the most respectful, we have Rudra Kamaljit of grade 9 receiving the award. She is known for coordinating with teachers to maintain the school's decorum. She respects everyone and is humble with her mentors. Reflecting her leadership skills is a deference for which she is admired. Thank you, sir. Now I request our trustee, J. Sitaraman, sir, to distribute the prizes. For the Chanakya Award for being highly intellectual, we have Pooja Shri A of grade 5, who is an inquisitive-minded girl who spontaneously strikes her thoughts on the topic given. Her intellectual level can be certainly tested on any topic to her age level. Her ability as an orator is marvelous. Next up, for the Lal Bahadur Shastri Award, we have Mahalakshmi R of grade 9, who maintains great humility even after getting lots of stages to prove her talents and skills. She stays humble in all situations.
Next, we have G.S. Inia of grade 10 getting the Sir C.V. Raman Award for being a voracious reader. Books are my friends, says Inia. She enjoys reading books and her favorite author is Victoria Aveyard. When others sweat out in the sun, she gets drenched in the characters of her book. Thank you, sir. Now, we have Dr. K. Nandakumar, sir, Correspondent, Sankara Metric Pammal, for providing the prizes. Next up is the Bharada Award. Bharada is the son of Dushyant and Shakuntala, who is known for his perseverance and leadership qualities. We have Janie Neelam of grade 10 receiving this prestigious award given to all-rounders. She sets the example in all aspects and is an effective communicator and a good listener. Her open-mindedness, creativity, flexibility, responsiveness, and adaptability makes her the ideal leader who can lead others with positivity. For being excellent volunteers, receiving the Swayam Sevak Award are Adya Shrikant of grade 10 and Brahadish of grade 8, who have been an extra arm till the 11th hour, assisting the teachers in the execution of flawless shows. Their ability to handle any situation with ease and being level-headed at all times makes them the best people to receive this award. Parents, please cheer up. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Now I request our beloved CEO, sir, to present the awards. Now, receiving the Madhubani Award for creativity and high interest in art is Aishwarya S. of grade 7, who is a silent observer who has excellent creativity and shows interest in different art forms. For the Patanjali Award, we have Anjana S. Iyer of grade 7, who is receiving the award for her impeccable skill in yoga. She holds the Nova World Record for holding a headstand for the longest time. She has a great level of flexibility and is an expert in aerial yoga. She also holds a world record in blindfolded yoga and is the recipient of the Abdul Kalam World Record for doing non-stop yoga for 3 minutes.
Cheer up, everybody. It's a big day. Let's cheer up our future citizens. Thank you, sir. Now I request Senior Principal Thoreipakam, Kalaivani ma'am, to give away the prizes. For the Harishchandra Award for Honesty and Truthfulness, we have Neha M. of grade 10 receiving the award. She is a very honest, sincere and dedicated student who, even in tough situations, maintains her integrity. Next on the list, we have Arjuna Award for the Best Sports Person. We have Harshal Jain of grade 10, who's known for his commitment to fair play in games. He has an ethical behavior, integrity. Next up, we have the Ekalavya Award for Unwavering Guru Bhakti, and the awardee P. Pranav of grade 4, who has a great affinity towards learning, is getting this award. Thank you, ma'am. Next up, we have Malati Balakrishnan, ma'am, the principal, the senior principal, to give away the prizes. Now, we have the Nachiketa Award for an inquisitive mind. We have Shyam Surya S. of grade 8 receiving it. He's always curious and eager to acquire new knowledge and to learn beyond his books. He's an out-of-the-box thinker who is definitely worthy of this award. Thank you, ma'am. Next up, I call SSV Principal Padmavati ma'am to hand over the prizes. We have the Vidura Award for being the most straightforward, and its awardee, Ananya P., is an assertive learner who stays aligned with her morale all the times, which is always reflected in her thoughts, deeds, and actions. Now, let us give a huge round of applause for the awardees for the Hayagriva Award for the school toppers of the academic year 2022 to 2023. As a first topper, we have Mohammad Rakshan, the sports captain of SSGA 2022 to 2023. He was very popular for his academic performance, not only in sports, but also for his academic output. Thank you, ma'am. Now I request the principal of SSGA Keel Katlai, Lata ma'am, to hand over the prize. For the second topper, we have Kanishka S., who is another equally talented student who shows her interest in sports and academics. She enjoys taking part in her dance programs, and also she is interested in arts and crafts. Next up are the toppers of grade 10 2022 to 2023. These individuals have expressed their academic excellence and have, as the expression says, passed with flying colors. We have Avantika Sri, who has scored 9 on 9 in mathematics, biology, chemistry, physics and Tamil. Let us all give a huge round of applause. Thank you, ma'am. Now I request SSGA Urupakam Principal Parvata ma'am to hand over the prizes. We have AG Jayashree, who has got 9 on 9 in mathematics, biology, chemistry, physics and Tamil. Now we have Manish R, who has scored 9 on 9 in mathematics, biology, chemistry and physics. Thank you, ma'am. Now I request Thoripakam Principal Deepa ma'am to hand over the prizes.
Now we have Tarun S, who has got 9 on 9 in mathematics, physics and French. Finally, let's see Anirudh S, who has scored 9 on 9 in physics. Let us now see the awardees for the General Proficiency Awards for the academic year of 2021 to 2022, where the top ranking students from classes 3 to 9 will be receiving the awards. To start off, we have Jaini Neelam as the top ranker of grade 9. She is a focused and streamlined learner who, for the sake of achieving her goal, will put in a lot of hard work and dedication. Thank you, ma'am. Now we have the Vice Principal Ma'am of SSGA Perangudi. We have the Principal of SSGA Perangudi, Ranjini ma'am. Next, we have Rudra Kamaljit as the top ranker of grade 8. She has a throbbing personality and has diverse interests. She displays academic excellence with equal priority. Now we have Shreyas S for class 7. He is a well-disciplined and organized student who always goes beyond books. Shreyas is a voracious reader with strong points and outlook. Thank you, ma'am.
Now I call upon Sarayu ma'am, the Vice Principal of SSGA SSV East Tambaram. For class 6, we have L. Niranjan. Reciting slokas from Bhagavad Gita, Vishnu Sahasranamam and other slokas is a cakewalk for Niranjan. It is truly no wonder the same skill is reflected in his academics too. In grade 5, we have Tarani Karthik as the class topper. Being a very quiet observer in the class, Tarani works hard to finish all her work on time. She is an avid reader who uses a wide range of vocabulary in her words. Thank you, ma'am. Now I call upon Soumya Shankar ma'am to give away the prizes for the awardees. Next up, we have Manasvi Balaji for grade 4. Her way of speech is on par to that of a radio jockey. She is curious and is an active learner who never lets her doubts escape. Manasvi puts in extra effort to reach her goal. Last but definitely not the least, we have P. Pranav as the class topper for grade 3. He is a studious student who finishes all his work on time. In addition, he is a dedicated learner who is always eager to learn new things.
Now is the time for the appreciation award for teachers handling grade 10. I request our correspondent sir to hand over the awards. We start with Ms. Gauri, who is handling mathematics. Next we have Vijay Meenakshi ma'am, physics. Parents, kindly cheer up. Next we have Sharla Devi ma'am for biology. Shanti ma'am for business. Sri Devi ma'am for Tamil. Next we move on to no late, no permission. First on the list we have Shanti Natarajan. Next we have Sharla Devi ma'am. Followed by Sangeeta ma'am. Sri Devi ma'am. And next, last we have Gauri ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Others to add glory and stories of success to our school with all the talents and efforts we can make. Let us give another big round of applause for the winners and participants who took the first step of success, which is participation. Now, it is my honor to call upon an insightful and humble person who spreads happiness to others around him. It is none other than our CEO, Sir S.K. Sundararajan.
Sadasiva Samarambam, Shankaracharya Madhyamam, Asmatacharya Paryantam, Vande Guru Paramparam. Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Padam Shankaram Lokashankaram. Seeking the blessings of all the known and the unknown acharyas of this Akhanda Bharat. And I am also seeking the blessings of all the elders on and off the dais. And I also seek the wishes of the youngsters. Today I am amazed. ஒரு 10 இயர்ஸ்க்கு முன்னாடி நான் இந்த குளோபல் ஸ்கூலுக்கு பிரின்சிபலாக இருந்ததுலேருந்து இப்போது எவ்வளோ தூரம் நம்ம சேஞ்ச் ஆகி வந்திருக்கோங்கிறதே ஒரு பெரிய டாபிக் ஃபார் சேஞ்ச். ஐம் எக்ஸ்ட்ரீம்லி ஹாப்பி தட் காயத்ரி மேம் ஹஸ் beautifully presented an annual report. அண்ட் அதில் என்ன பெரிய விஷயம்னா 16 பக்கம் எழுதினது அதை படித்தது பெருசு இல்லை, அந்த எழுதுகிற அளவுக்கு ஏதோ பண்ணியிருக்கால இந்த வருஷம். அதுதான் அச்சீவ்மெண்ட் இல்லையா? அதே மாதிரி ஹானரபிள் அவர் சீஃப் கெஸ்ட் கோபிநாத் சார் சொன்ன மாதிரி டேர் டு லேர்ன் டு டேர். அமேசிங் கோட். எல்லோரும் கேட்பா, ஏன் சார் இவ்வளோ மெட்ரிகுலேஷன் ஸ்கூல் இருக்குது, எதுக்கு குளோபல் ஸ்கூலு, இதுக்கும் அதுக்கும் என்ன டிஃப்ரென்ஸு, ஏன் இப்படி? நிறையா கதையாக சொல்லியிருக்கேன் இதுக்கும் அதுக்கும் என்ன டிஃப்ரென்ஸ்னு, நம்ம பிடிஏ மீட்டிங்லலாம் கூட நிறையா வாட்டி சொல்லியிருக்கேன். இன்றைக்கி ஆனால் எனக்கு பளிச்சுன்னு ஒன்று தோணிது. இன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ட், ஃபாலோ, இஃப் நாட் பனிஷ். இதுதான் இந்தியா டியூரிங் அண்ட் ஆஃப்டர் பிரிட்டிஷ் பீரியட். ஸோ வாட் ஆர் வி ட்ரையிங் டு டூ? கம்யூனிகேட், மேக் தம் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட், ரியலைஸ். இதுதான் இப்போ ட்ரை பண்ணுற சேஞ்ச். உங்கள் எல்லாரோட கோஆப்ரேஷனும் இந்த சேஞ்சு தான் வேணும்னு ஆசைப்படுறோம். 100 வாட்டி சொல்லணுமா? நார்மலாக இன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ட் பண்ணுவோம், ஏன்லாம் கேட்கப்படாது, சொன்னபடி கேளு, அவ்வளோதான் அப்படிங்கணும். மீறினா பனிஷ் பண்ணுவேன். இந்த ஸ்ட்ராட்டஜிலேருந்து மாறி உக்காந்து கம்யூனிகேட் பண்ணுவோம், நல்லா பேசுவோம். பேசி 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 மேக் தம் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் அண்ட் மேக் தம் ரியலைஸ். அதுக்கு தான் நான் அந்த டிசிப்ளினுக்கு சொல்லுவேன். எனக்கும் காயத்ரி மேமுக்கும் அடிக்கடி இந்த ஆர்குமெண்ட் வரும், சார் என்ன சார் டிசிப்ளினே வேண்டாங்கிறீங்களா, ஏன் சார் இப்படி பசங்கள்ட்ட பேசுகிறீங்கன்னு. I wanted to make the small differentiation between this discipline and that discipline, which is ant and crab. ant நேராக போகும், டிஸ்டர்ப் பண்ணிங்கன்னா திருப்பி ஆர்டருக்கு வரத்துக்குள்ள ரொம்ப நேரம் ஆகும், கஷ்டப்படும். கிராப் இஷ்டத்துக்கு இருக்கும், பீச்சில் வேவ் வரத்துக்குள்ள எல்லாம் அதோட வாட்டரில் இருக்கும். ஸோ வாட் டைப் ஆஃப் டிசிப்ளின் இஸ் அன் இன்டெலிஜென்ட் டிசிப்ளின் யோசிச்சுக்கோங்க. கும்பகோணம் ஃபயர் ஆக்சிடென்ட் ஞாபகம் இருக்கும், ரொம்ப டிசிப்ளின்டு குழந்தை. டீச்சர் சொன்னான்னு எல்லாம் பெஞ்சு கடியில் இருந்தது. இட் வாஸ் அ நாஸ்டி ஆக்சிடெண்ட். சும்மா ஃப்ரீயாக விட்டுருந்தா பாதி தப்பிச்சிருக்கோம். ஜன்ன வழியாக குதிச்சுருந்தா கீழே அவ்வளோ கும்பல் இருந்தது, பிடிச்சிட்டு இருப்பா, குழந்தை தானே. ஸோ நம்ம எங்கே பண்ணுறோம், எதை பண்ணுறோம், வேர் இஸ் அவர் காமன் சென்ஸ் கோயிங் ராங்குங்கிறத நம்ம பார்த்துக்கணும். கரெக்டாக கேர்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கணும் அதில். ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் த சேஞ்ச் வி ஆர் டாக்கிங் அபவுட். சேஞ்ச் அண்ட் சேஞ்ச்லெஸ். நித்திய அனித்திய வஸ்து விவேகம் அப்படிங்கிற சென்டென்ஸை சொல்லாமல் விவேக சூடாமணியை சூப்பராக சொல்லி கொடுத்தார் நம்ம சங்கர் சார். ஸோ ஆதிசங்கரோடைய மெயின் கான்செப்டே இந்த நித்திய அனித்திய வஸ்து விவேகம். விவேகம் அனித்தியான வஸ்துக்கள் சேஞ்ச் ஆகும், நித்தியான வஸ்துக்கள் சேஞ்ச் ஆகாது. நித்திய வஸ்துக்களை தேடி போனோம், அதுதான் சாஸ்வதம். சேஞ்ச் எல்லாமே மாயை. இதுதான் மேட்டர். அது அப்புறமா விவேக சூடாமணி படிச்சுக்கோங்க. எனக்கு இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் நேரம் பேசினா காயத்ரி மேம் அடிக்க வந்துடுவா. ஏற்கனவே கரண்ட்டு போய் லேட் ஆகி ஏன் இப்படி படுத்துகிற அப்படின்னு. ஸோ நான் சொல்ல வந்த ஒரு முக்கியமான பாயிண்ட், சேஞ்ச் லெஸ் பாயிண்ட் ஒன்று சொல்லிட்டு போய்ட்றேன். இஃப் இட் இஸ் இன் யுவர் கண்ட்ரோல், ஒன் திங் யூ ஷுட் நெவர் சேஞ்ச் இஸ் பி லைக் எ சைல்டு. அடல்ட்டாக மாத்திரம் சேஞ்ச் ஆகிடாதீங்கோ ப்ளீஸ். அடல்ட் வேர்ல்டு குழமுழான்னு இருக்குது. ஸோ நான் குழந்தைகிட்ட சொல்கிறதே அதான், டே சைல்டாகவே இருங்கடா, அடல்ட் வேணாம். சினிமா பார்க்காத, சீரியல் பார்க்காத, வீட்டில் பெரியவாள்லாம் பேசுகிறத தெரியாமல் கூட கேட்டுறாத, வேணாம். நெவர் டூ தட். Adult mind is always adulterated mind. Try to keep it as pure as possible. குழந்தையாக இருந்தால் பியூராக இருக்கும், மட்டும் சண்டை போட்டு பியூராகவே வச்சுக்கோ. அதில் ஒன்றை முட்டாள்னு திட்டுவா, ஒன்றும் தெரியாதவன் திட்டுவா, வெகுளின்னு திட்டுவா, ஜாலியாக வாங்கிக்கோ. ஐ எம் நாட் பாதர்டுன்னு சொல்லிடு, ரைட்? ஆனால் குழந்தையாகவே இரு, சிம்பிளாக இருக்கலாம், நிம்மதியாக இருக்கலாம். அதான் நம்ம கோபிநாத் சார் சொல்லும்போது ரைட் டு எஜுகேஷன் லா பற்றிலாம் சொன்னார். எங்கேயாவது எனக்கு ரைட் டு பி இக்னரண்ட் லா இருக்கான்னு ஒன்று கேட்டு சொல்லுங்கள். ஐ வில் பி வெரி ஹாப்பி வித் தட் டைப் ஆஃப் ரைட் டு என்ஜாய். ஹாப்பி லைஃப் டு ஆல். தேங்க்யூ.
Thank you, sir. Your words were very inspirational and we'll always remain simple and lively, like our motto, simple living and high thinking. Now, I'd like to call upon Vijay Meenakshi ma'am, our academic coordinator, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Hara Hara Shankara, Jai Jai Shankara. Good evening, everyone. I feel honored to deliver this vote of thanks on behalf of Sri Sankara Global Academy on my own behalf. First and foremost, I would like to thank the Almighty and the Gurus of Kanchi Kamakoti Pedam for showering blessings upon us. I take utmost pleasure in thanking our Honorable Chief Guest, Shri P.R. Gopinathan, Senior Advocate, Madras High Court, Chennai, Madurai Bench, and Supreme Court of India, and Guest of Honor, Srimati Usha Gopinathan, for sparing their valuable time for us. We are grateful for the insight-filled presence and guidance in this commemoration. Along with that, I also extend my gratitude to the trustees present and our correspondent sir, Shri R. Shankar, our CEO sir, Shri S.K. Sundarajan, and our principal ma'am, Srimati Gayathri Viswanathan, for organizing this delightful and fun-filled gathering that connects people. I also thank the sister schools of the Sankara family and Mrs. Soumya Shankar ma'am for making their presence to add to the splendor of the event. I also extend my gratitude to Mrs. Padmavati ma'am, Principal of Sri Shankara Vidyalaya, Tambaram, for the wholehearted support, especially by extending a helping hand through the energetic scouts and band members in welcoming the guests of the day. I would like to express my deep sense of gratitude for the teachers for their perennial and laborious work in embellishing the day with eye-catching performances. I would like to equally thank our non-teaching staff, a vital part of the event, for taking great efforts in arranging and brightening to add on to the smoothness of the event. Furthermore, I thank the office admin of SSGA along with her team and the office staff of SSV Tambaram. We are also highly grateful to our students for their vigorous participation in the event and their diligent efforts to put all their passion and determination. Furthermore, I like to thank the council members for their efforts. I especially thank our parents for supporting the students and taking part in this event with equal enthusiasm as our students. We immensely appreciate your coordination throughout the academic year. Further, I would like to thank Mr. Dilip Kumar for assisting us in technical support, providing LED display, video, photography. I also thank Shri Veeramani Caterers for providing scrumptious meals. Along with that, I thank Mr. Sendil for arranging the stage and sound system. I thank Mr. Vignesh for equipping the ICT lab with the latest configurations and Mr. Ganesh of VGM Associates for aiding us in revamping our domain and Google indexing. I also thank Mrs. Anushya and the Infotech committee for their technical support. Finally, once again, I'd like to express my extolment to all known and unknown hands that contributed to the success of our school's annual day. Thank you once again.
Thank you, ma'am. I now request the dignitaries to occupy their seats in the front. Now is the time for everyone to cheer up because yes, you guessed it right, it is time for the most awaited part of the day, the cultural events. Let us give a huge round of applause. I certainly feel an escalation of rapture and cheerfulness as I see everybody smile with joy and excitement. Everybody is eager to sink into the depth of audio, song lighting, and delight. So without further delay, we'll dive into a rainbow of glamorous cultural programs. Let us have a huge round of applause once again.